Yeah, it's nice to contribute offensively, and I think just our whole line has been clicking ever since the Olympic break. Individually, I think I've felt more comfortable out there and getting used to playing center, and I think some guys are able to just jump right into the league and produce right away. I think for me, it's taken me a little bit longer to get to where I want to be, and I'm still not a finished product. I just want to be the best version of myself and help this team win a cup.
How close do you think you are to a finished product?
I think I still have a long ways to go. I think growing up, I was a guy that could score goals and be relied upon offensively, and I haven't quite got there yet. I think the last few weeks I've gotten there, and obviously I'm not going to score every game, but I know I have the defensive ability to contribute and to be a difference maker when I'm on the ice.
Everyone talks about the goals, but Taylor mentioned you guys weren't on the ice for a goal against. I know that's a big thing.
I was on for one, yeah, but they weren't on. But,
right. But the line as a whole, the way you guys were able to, not cheat for your chances.
Yeah, I think sometimes the best defense is a good offense, and when you can, play with the puck in the O zone and not have to spend much time in your D zone, that's key. And we're going to have shifts in our own zone, so it's just about being responsible and being good away from the puck and without the puck. And then once we do get the puck, Rod's given us the ability to kind of freewheel and do our thing and use our creativity.
How does this confidence come into play too? When you're scoring like you're scoring, is that a big factor as well?
Yeah, it's whenever you see the puck hit the back of the net, and it's a great feeling, and it's what you dream of as a kid. Other than winning the Stanley Cup, you want to help the team win and score goals and be, like I said, be a difference maker when I'm on the ice. So I think it is a lot of confidence for sure, and gives you some swagger. And I know I'm a young guy, so still lots of work to put in.
Speaking of being a young guy, how much of a difference, in what way does a guy like Taylor Hall make a difference to a young guy who's still, as you said, an unfinished product, trying to figure it out?
Yeah, he's huge. Just his leadership and veteran presence. He's been through it, and he knows how this league works and where to go to score goals and to have success. So he's been great. There's been lots of ups and downs throughout the season. I think, especially for myself, hitting some slumps and then being able to find the back of the net. But he's been there the whole way to help out and just stick with it.
Was there any point this season where you were feeling discouraged about how you were scoring as much?
Yeah, I went home during the break. It was obviously nice to see family, but just talking with my dad's been my biggest supporter, and I always like to talk with him. And obviously I was disappointed with how kind of the first part of the season went, and puck wasn't bouncing, and just felt like I wasn't going to be able to hit my end goals this season when I had, and just came back motivated after the break and knew I had more to give, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
In that series,